Hello children, today we are going to discuss about eating together. Today we are going to discuss about eating together. In every house we will eat together anytime in the day. So in this lesson we are going to discuss about where people will eat together and how they will eat together. So the main topics are in this lesson, the main topics are first one, eating together means what is eating together. In this we will learn what is eating together. Second one, eating at school. Eating at school. So in the second part we will learn how will students eat together at school. Third part, eating together at boarding schools. In this we will learn how students will eat together in boarding schools. So these are the three main parts. The first one is eating together. Second one is eating at school. Third one is eating together at boarding schools. Eating together at boarding schools. So children, these are the main three topics. One by one we are going to learn today. So the first one, eating together. You all know in our houses at least one time a day we will eat together. Either it may be the morning, afternoon or evening. Some people will eat 3 times together. So the first one, eating together, means most of the houses will eat, family members will eat together, and also at weddings, birthday parties, and at other functions. So birthday parties, weddings and other functions. Most of the functions people will sit together and eat together. So what is eating together? So some group of people sitting together and eating is called eating together. Means for example, if there is a wedding, the food will be prepared in the large utensils or the bandis. So by serving all the people will sit together in a row. So all the people sit in a row and eat together. That is called eating together. So how food will be in the food will be prepared in large utensils by professional chefs or cooks. So in these large gatherings the food will be prepared in the huge quantities. So small chefs and cannot cook this much of food. So we will appoint the professional chefs or cooks for preparing the food. So this is eating together. And also eating next, eating at religious places. For example, children, whenever we go to some religious places, all the people will sit together and eat their food, and they also share their food among themselves. So eating at religious places. In this only, eating at religious places. Eating at religious places. So children, for example, whenever we visit a religious places, temple, mosque or any church or anything, the people will bought their food and eat together and share among themselves. For example, it is eating together in the sick place. So means people will cook the food large quantities and they will share the people who come to the temple. For example, this is a Sikhs eating together. the food will be supplied to the people who came and visit to the temple. So the food will be free. Most of the food is vegetarian. The food will be the vegetarian. No non-veg will be served here. So the cooking people will cook for free. They will cook for free and they come different places. They come from different places. This is called seva. Seva to God means the people who cook the food in the religious places will cook for free, and that is called the seva to God. So this will be invented by Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak, the saint of Sikhs, the god, and also called the god of the Sikh. He invented the eating together in the Sikhs temple. Means all caste people, all religious people come and eat. There is no caste and religious feeling among eating together in these places. The main aim of Guru Nanak is to abolish means to eradicate the caste and religious system. That's why he invented the eating together means, for example, people will eat together, they will forget all the religious and caste system. So children, this is the eating together. How can we eat together? How the food will prepared in the large eating places. So this is the first main topic, eating together. The second main topic is eating at schools. So all the students in normal time, students will go to school in the morning times. They will go to school by eating their breakfast, and at 12:30 and in most of the schools 12:30 to 1 o'clock there will be the lunch break. Whenever the lunch break will range, all the students will go to their tiffin boxes or lunch boxes and they will sit together and eat their food, and they also share the food, their food among themselves. So whenever students will gather at lunch break, and share their food. So not only food, they will eat by passing several comments and talking among themselves. So children, at lunch break, most of the students will form their friendships. Means it also used as gathering themselves. So it is eating at schools. And in government schools, there is a scheme in our Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, midday meals means the students will serve the free food in the afternoon. Means the government aim is to supply the nutritious food to the all students. Means there is different menu for students, which includes all the proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, etc. Means all the nutritious food will be supplied to the students. This is the aim of the government. The main outcomes means the main advantages of the midday meals. Advantages of midday meals. So the government has this scheme, means midday meals. So what are the advantages of the midday meal scheme? The first one is the more students, the student rate will increase. the student rate will increase to the school. Means if for example we will supply the food to the people, most of the people are poor people, so they will come to the school at least for the food, and they also for initial days they will come for food, and they will after some days they will habituated to the school and they will come daily to the school. This is the first main advantage. The work will be provided to the cooking people. Most of the unemployed people who are staying in the villages will get the work. The work will be provided to the cooks, mainly women. Mainly women. The unemployed women will get the job. So this is the second. And third one is supplying nutritious food. Nutritious food to students. Supplying nutritious food to students. It means the health of the students will also increase. So these are the some, and there are many other advantages. For example, we see in the three. First one is student rate. Means the coming to the school of students will increase, and second one, the work will be provided to the cooks, mainly women. Third one, supplying nutritious food, means the students' health will also increase. These are the main things. This is our second main topic, eating at schools. The third main topic is eating at boarding schools. Eating at boarding schools. What is a boarding school? The boarding school means not only the boarding school will not only provides the education, it also provides the students to stay at a single place. Boarding school means education plus stay. Means the students will stay away from their parents in the boarding schools. Along with the education, the staying, food, all will be comes under the boarding schools. Means the students will stay together. The students will stay together in the boarding schools. So in the school time they will go to school, and the leisure other time they will be stayed in the boarding school. Means they will stay together. Students will stay together. So whenever they are staying together, they are absolutely they have to eat their food together. Means they are staying together, means they also have to eat their food together. So here the food will be supplied to students. Food will be served to students in the large halls. So all the students will be gathered in the large halls where the food is supplied to the students. And also here also the food is cooked in large quantities. The food is cooked in large quantities. So food is cooked in large quantities because there are many students. So for sufficiency of all the students, the food will be cooked in the large quantities. The first one is staying. The students will stay together in the boarding schools. The second one is food will be served to students in the large halls. The large halls will be there, and there the food will be served. The third main point is food is cooked in large quantities. Food is cooked in large quantities and served to the students. So these are the 3 points in the third main topic. So children, today we have discussed about eating together. Eating together means eating the food together. For example, our family will eat food together at least once, or some people will eat thrice a day together. So it means for some religious place also the food will be eaten together. And eating together at schools. For example, whenever the lunch break will reach, the students will gather among themselves in the playground or in the halls or in the staff room, any place. They will eat their food together and they will share their food. And also the third one is eating at boarding schools. Eating at boarding schools means they will stay together and they will eat their food together. So eating together helps the human beings to develop their relationships and also their friendships. Thank you.